Hello folks, welcome to Netcruzer Cars. I'm sitting here in my 2018 Mark 7.5 Golf R, and one of the things that this car has is adaptive cruise control, and it's a great feature. I really like it. That means that the front VW emblem in these cars has a radar sensor, as well as with the park distance controls and other sensors that are in this car. It allows it to see vehicles ahead, and then if you're approaching at a certain rapid pace, it'll automatically slow the car. It'll also follow cars along, and if a car ahead of you comes to a complete stop at a stop sign, your car will completely stop behind him. And with cruise still enabled, you can just tap the gas and it'll carry on from that stop. But there are some circumstances where maybe it's not aggressive enough for some people's driving styles, and they don't like that it slows down or keeps a car length gap between the car in front. For these people who live in like bumper to bumper traffic style scenarios, they want to be able to control their cruise control themselves. I have kind of an unfortunate thing to tell you. If you buy a Volkswagen Mark 7, either a Golf, a GTI, or an R that has adaptive cruise control, there is no way to get normal cruise control working. I had thought over the years that on my car on a 2018, I can press this button here and that brings up assist systems. And I thought that using this, if I turned off front assist, that would turn off adaptive cruise. That's not the case. So with front assist deactivated, I can still turn on my cruise control, and I can set my cruise control, and it's still adaptive based. There's no way for you to make it non-adaptive. I've checked through all of the coding. There's no way to do it. So even with the assist systems turned off, I could turn off all of those assist systems and it would still be adaptive cruise control. If you buy a car with adaptive cruise control, it only has adaptive cruise control. You cannot get regular style cruise control. That's different from some other brands. Dodge for sure has an option where you can turn on and off adaptive cruise. I'm sure a lot of the other major brands do too as well. So it's kind of a weird quirk with Volkswagen stuff. If you have adaptive cruise in your vehicle, you cannot get normal cruise. It's always adaptive, or it just is off completely. So I turn on and off my cruise from here. I can set the distance from my car with this. So that is where it's changing how close or far it will be tracking the car ahead of me, and then resume and reset and adjust the speed. I personally like the adaptive cruise control, but like I mentioned, some people who deal with bumper to bumper traffic all day really just want to be able to have the ability to control it themselves. Use the gas, use the brake, override it when necessary, but you cannot get non-adaptive cruise in a Volkswagen that has driver assistance package. It does not work. There's no way to do it. Even if I go into the car systems here, if I go into all the car menus, under assistance systems, you can have adaptive cruise control, but there's no way to turn it off. So I can have last distance selected where it will remember the distance that I chose to keep it from the car ahead of me, but I have no way of turning off adaptive cruise. It's always on. So all these other systems are completely separate from cruise control, and there's no way to not have adaptive cruise if your car came with the driver assistance package. All right, I just wanted to tell you guys that. It's something that I've been asked a bunch of times, and I have researched it, I have looked into it myself. It's not possible. So learn to live with adaptive cruise, or if you really, really hate it, you would have to buy a car that does not have the driver assistance package on it. All right, guys, if you enjoyed this video, hit that like button. If you're new around here, subscribe. If you want to talk to me, leave a comment down below. And as always, thanks for watching.